and welcome to my channel. Today this is the final section of the three-piece that we've been building. I'm going to show you how I've put Jemima into the frame and putting all the flowers and foliage around her. So let's get started. Hi, I'm Becca and welcome to my channel. Today is the final part of a three-part series where I'm making a wall hanging with Jemima Puddle Duck. We've worked through colouring our picture and we've made all our flowers and foliage. So now it's time to put it all together and make the finished product. So I'm going to put the flowers to one side because I don't need them just quite yet. Now what I'm using is this back of an old picture frame that I got. The glass broke and the frame went bye-bye too, but I've still got the mount board and the backing, which is perfect for what I'm wanting it to do. This has got the hook on the back already, so I don't need to worry about putting that on. And then I've got the frame that Jemima's going to go in, and then we're going to put the flowers around the side. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to actually stick Jemima to the back of the frame, just so that she's in place and we don't lose her. Now there's not going to be that much overlap, I don't think. Let's just go that way and then I can see her a bit better. Yeah, it's very close to it. For me to be able to get the full picture in, we've had to sort of be really tight on the borders. So what I think I'll do is I'll put some double-sided tape down these sides because there's a bit more of a gap there, and we'll take it from there. So let's find the double-sided tape. See my husband's markings out because he's very good for me. He does all the workings out because I just can't do that. And I just want to show you, my husband's made this for me, this cutting marks. My other one was all torn and ripped and scruffed, and he spent hours, bless him, drawing all this out for me and putting my title on. So thank you to my husband when he's doing the editing on the video. So I'll get back to this. Right, hang on, yep, got the right side. So if I'm going to have Jemima in the centre, where did I? Let me just double check. Yep, just making sure that's alright. In fact, I'll use the fine double-sided tape rather than that. This is stronger than the other stuff anyway, so it's probably better. You can use PVA or tacky glue, but I just want to make sure that it's stuck because it's got a really thin border around it. I don't want to worry about it coming out. And by the time I've stuck everything on it, I don't think anything will be coming off it. I shouldn't have said that, I'll jinx it. It's normally my luck. But we'll see how we go. So I've got Jemima, and sort of just have to feel where the edge of the picture is. In fact, let's try it this way around. And it should. Perfect. There we go. Just give it a good rub so it's stuck. So, and then the next bit is attaching it to the backboard. So we need to make sure that it's hanging the right way, so I'll do it so you can see what I'm doing. So I'll have to have it that way. I want it to be flat, so I'm going to use the strong double-sided tape again. You could use, in fact, I use my glue gun because it's already on, because I don't want to risk it coming off. So we've got this all pressed down now. I might just have to put a little bit around the edges just to make sure. But what I want to do first is lay some of the flowers out and see where we're going to go from there. I'm wanting to do something in this top left hand corner and the bottom right hand corner as you're looking at it. I'm trying to work out the even amounts of flowers that I was going to use, so I got the same at either side when I was doing the videos. Where's the other one of that one? There we go. So we'll see what we like once we've got them positioned. So I like to have everything balanced. Oh, got another big one here. See, the ones that are sticking up, I've just got the stems on the back. I'll snip them off when I'm ready. They don't have to be exactly the same, it's just my way of working out what I want to do with it. Right, so I think we've got that one. I think we might be getting the full frame decorator with how many I've made. Where did they put that one? And we've got these little diddy blue ones, which I think will be nice tucked in over here. Break up that pink and purple. And we put them there. And I did have another blue one. Where's it? Oh, it's there. It's tucked under one of the bigger ones. Where did I put that one? Oh, that's because I've not put it in yet. I'm looking for one of the purple ones. So, and that one there. Because I want it to look a really full piece. So I think I'm quite liking that. Might try swapping this one round. So you can play with yours as much as you want and see where you want everything to go. Because I don't want too much of one colour in one area. So let's go with that, I think. So got that one there. I think that's just about right. I've got that one at the end and that one at there. Where's this one want to go? This one? Yeah, I think we're there. So I think I'm quite happy with that now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick these to where they are, and then I'm going to use the foliage and the scrolls to fill in this bit of area that's not got anything in. So I'll fast forward through this bit because it'll get a bit boring if you're watching me do all of it, and I'll talk to you soon. is I think I'll put the scrolls in, and then I'll use the leaves as the final filler parts. Now I've left the end of the scrolls quite long on these because I didn't know how I was going to be putting them in. So if I play around with them, then I can figure out where I want them to go. They can be coming off the side of the frame if you wish, if you're doing it the same as what I am, or if you're just watching for a bit of inspiration. Right, I might have. We could have you go in there. So let's get the other two. Right, we'll get one of these bigger ones down here, then it's a bit more even. See, that one seems to have uncurled a little bit, but don't matter, it's still very pretty. I'll stick those two together first. It's the downside of hot glue guns. You get it all over yourself and it hurts, but it's worth it in the end. Right, so I think I'm happy with having that positioned there. I will put some leaves over this so I won't see it so much. I'll put this one on now. I'm sorry if I come off a camera at any point, 'cause it's trying to remember that I've got to keep it in this small little area so that you can see what I'm doing, and sometimes I forget. Right. Right. Yep, I think that's fine by me. So just get another glue stick. That one's in. In fact, I might, for the scrolls, I'm going to just use tacky glue because they're a bit more open than the flowers. I don't want the hot glue coming through and onto my hand. Probably will be getting tucked in with the flowers as well, so that will, sorry, the leaves. So hopefully it'll be well stuck down. Right, you'll stay there. You can see I talk to my work while I'm doing it, as though it can understand what I'm saying. And I've got my snoring cat next to me. So apologies if you can hear it on the camera. I don't know whether it'll pick it up or not. She thinks my craft table is her bedroom. She looks at me with great disdain when I need to move her so I can use my die cutting machine or something. There we go. Right, so we'll go back on with the, whoop, where did that go? Right, so we've got these two different types of leaf bunches. So again, I'll just have a fiddle around, see what I think's gonna look good. Right. I'm not going to be leaving the stalks this long. It's just I left them like that because again I didn't know where I was going to put them. finished. Really pleased with how that turned out. I've got little bits of strings of hot glue to pick off for it, but I'm really pleased with how that's turned out. So I hope you've enjoyed watching and you've learned a few techniques as you've been watching along, and I hope I inspire you to make your own. And thanks for watching. Bye!